discussing the history of drones and quadcopters. Quadcopters and drones have revolutionized flight. They help humans to take to their air in new profound ways. Today's drones and quadcopters come with mind-blowing capabilities, flight being the least of these. These nifty devices capture dazzling aerial images and enable augmented reality game playing as well. They can go to places humans cannot, enabling them to do much more than thought possible. How these devices develop over the decades is quite fascinating. Their aerodynamics features and uses definitely pique curiosity. So you might think, ask yourself, what is a drone or a quadcopter? Well, drones belong to a class of aerial vehicles known as unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs. These vehicles can take to the air without pilots. Essentially, this makes drones flying robots encompassing both planes and quadcopters. They have software-controlled flight plans integrated into their systems. These systems work with the Global Positioning Systems or GPS to guide and track their movements. The quadcopter is a newer UAV. As its name suggests, this rotor craft lifted by spinning rotor blades depends on four quick turning rotors to give it thrust. Twice in the other two counterclockwise. Two sets of identical fixed pitch propellers help the process. So let's go further into the history of UAVs. Drones and quadcopters have a rich history, help of advanced computer technology and engineering. They have developed in stunning ways. So you may ask yourself, why were UAVs constructed? Well, military in different countries first used drones for war. The Austrian military first developed these devices for combat purposes. In 1849, the Austrians first attacked Venice in Italy with advanced air balloons filled with explosives. Some of these worked while the wind blew others back into Austrian territory. Though not as technologically sound as today's UAVs, they showed potential. Planes with no pilots appeared after World War I. The Hewitt-Sperry automated airplane developed by Elmer Sperry of the Sperry Gyroscope Company was the early version of today's aerial torpedo. The American military soon turned standard E-1 planes into drones. One of them, the Larynx, was a little monoplane that could fly on autopilot after being launched from a warship. Other automated aircraft developed by the US and British military soon followed. The first mass-produced airplane was the brainchild of Reginald Denny. A successful Hollywood actor pursued his interest in remote-controlled drones and formed Reginald Denny Industries. The company produced the radio plane which he enhanced for the American military in World War II. The US military experimented with these remote-controlled drones and built a variety of aerial torpedoes. Now let's talk a bit about the first quadcopters. Quadcopters were among the first vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, VTOLs. Earlier helicopters used tail rotors to counterbalance the torque or rotating force generally by a single main rotor. This was wasteful and inefficient. Engineers developed quadcopters to solve the problem that helicopter pilots had with making vertical flights. The first was the Ocean Mission 2, invented in 1922 by Etienne Ocean. In 1924, he accomplished a flight trail of 1 kilometer or 0 to 6 miles in a closed circuit at 40 kilometers per hour. After that, the Converter Wings model, a quadcopter designed by Dr. George E. Butasat, appeared in 1956. It was the first to use propulsion on her propellers forward thrust to control an aircraft roll, pitch, and yaw. The Curtiss VZ-7, also known as the VZ-7AP, developed by the Curtiss Company, followed in 1958. It was designed to be a flying jeep.